Okay, hello everyone again. I decided to combine two box openings, one from yesterday and one from today, just because I didn't expect this other thing to come in the mail so soon, but it is really special. This is the Keitai Akai guidebook, which I'm a big fanatic of guidebooks. Even if I can't read them, they're really helpful and they're just really sweet to look through. So this makes me want to run an Akai again soon. And then the other thing is my Dinky Dino, which I haven't hatched yet because I think I'm actually going to do a log of this. It's so adorable. I got this one used also through Japan You Want. And then the last thing is this beautiful gem. So enjoy the package box openings, and thank you guys for watching. I have a package today. Tamagotchi related, obviously. I'm not sure which this is because I'm waiting on a couple of packages. And everything takes so long. Oh well, at least something came today. I'm very excited about that. And I suspect it's one of the Keitais that I ordered. I'm hoping... Oh, yep. That is exactly what it is. This is a Keitai, or version 3, I think. They are equivalent to, and this is a shell that I have wanted for quite some time now, and so when I saw it for a decent price, I snagged it up. I'm waiting on a couple more Keitai shells. Oh, it's so beautiful! Oh. This is like where the clouds part. Here it is. Oh my goodness. So this is the Yukata Blue, or Summer Yukata, Yukata. And it's just so beautiful. Brand new in package, no more. I can't help myself. I really like to see the tamas in person and hold them and run them. I don't think there's a Tamagotchi in my collection that I haven't run. Maybe not for a very long period of time, but I have turned it on, at least for a day or so. But I do keep all of my boxes. I have a big dresser of empty boxes. This one is so beautiful, and you just gotta see this. This is really adorable. Oh, look at those adorable little animations. And then, of course, tucked behind is the little guide booklet. Oh, here you go. There. So cute. Oh, I love those little illustrations. Oh, here's information about connecting. I really love connecting these Tamagotchis. They're super fun to connect, and there's a lot of different ways to interact with the two Tamagotchis. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. This is like a jewel. Oh my goodness. I'm afraid to touch this. This is incredible. Oh my goodness. Kind of want to eat it. I love this color blue. It's so incredibly vibrant. Oh my gosh. And then I love the little Keitai keychains. I think those are so cute, and I love how they always are color matched. And I like the little pink highlights on the antenna and on the buttons. I think that's super sweet. Okay, I gotta see. I'm not going to run this one yet. I'm waiting on my Osu and Mesu pairs because that's what I'm going to run next. And then I hope to have like a little K-tie hatch. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, here we go. Yay! It is a functioning brand new Tamagotchi. That's always a relief. So while I'm here, I have to admit I've been really frustrated. And I'm worried that I'm only going to become more frustrated the more vintage Tamagotchis that I collect, because all of my vintage Tamagotchis that I have, which is 3 right now, have stripped screws. I have a pink Angel Gotch that when I pulled the tab out, it never turned on, so I'm assuming either the battery inside is dead or there is no battery, but I can't get into it because the screws are stripped. And then the other Angel Gotch, the one that I just did a log of, that one has stripped screws, so for as long as the batteries are working in that one, I'm good. And then, of course, this little one that I have been running, who I'm really quite fond of and very attached to, has a stripped screw. I don't know, the camera probably won't focus on it, and I don't think I could. This one here. This one I was able to get a little loose. They were in there really tight, but that one's stripped, and I'm so bummed. Luckily those batteries last a really long time, but I'm not like counting on it. So I have tried 2 different things, not with that one, but with the pink Angel Gotch, because I figure it's not working anyways, I can experiment. Someone recommended this screw grab, and I don't know, I don't feel like it's doing anything. And the more I tampered with it, of course, the worse it got. But it says, increases your grip up to 800%, makes removing or tightening damaged screws, nuts, and bolts easy. So I'm like, am I applying this wrong? If anyone knows, have worked with this screw grab, please let me know your thoughts and how you've used it, because it didn't do me any good, and I was really frustrated and very disappointed. And then another person recommended this screw set, and it has like these really weird, I don't even know what kind of screw head you would call them. They're not flatheads, and they're not Phillips, although there are some flatheads and Phillips, but they have these like, I don't know, it's like an inverted tip. That's the flathead, but it actually flips. All of them flip around. But I'm not really sure how these work, and someone said these were fantastic for removing stripped screws, and maybe I'm not using them properly, but I still can't remove the screws, and I'm going to go crazy. Especially because I have a lot of vintages on the way, and I'm really scared that I will eventually have to take out the screws at some point, and it's just gonna be a disaster. And I have spare screws. I purchased extra screws that I was hoping I could replace the damaged screws with, or just all the screws, because it's my impression they're a little bit stronger, but gotta be able to get the screws out first. Darn you vintage Tamagotchis. These ones, on the other hand, are so easy to remove the screws in the back. It's like butter. Never any issues. But those vintages, man. Anyways, this is gorgeous. I'm very happy to add this to my collection. So the K-Ties and the K-Tie Akais, the red pixel versions, have always been my favorite. I just really I think they're the perfect balance of simple and complicated. They're like somewhere in between. The V1s are very simple. They're really sweet, but they're very simple. And then the N-Tamas and the Ura-Tamas just are a little too complicated. I don't like some of the extra features that they have. And so these are somewhere right in the middle. So for the most part, my K-Ties are all Akais. I have a lot of Akais. I really love the red pixels. even if they're hard to see, they've been a favorite of mine. I just think the red pixels are super endearing. But more recently, I got this one, which has been the only black pixel, the only K-tie in my collection, and I really like having pairs because they connect, and even though this can connect with the other Tamagotchis that I already have, I wanted another black pixel one. But I also, just because these are my favorite, I want to collect so many of the shells, because the shells that they released for these particular ones I find so appealing, and I'm just really drawn to them. So anyways, these are my 2 K-ties that I have now. I do have another one on its way. And it's really special, so I can't wait to share that with you guys as well. I mean, they're all special, but these colors are so vibrant. Oh, love them. All right, I'm gonna go. Hopefully someone will be able to give me some advice. I don't have a tiny, tiny, tiny drill and a tiny, tiny drill bit. I've heard of people drilling through the screw, and maybe that will, in the end, be my only option. But if I can avoid it, that would be awesome. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to fix my little vintages. Bye.